Hello everyone, I'm Mai and welcome to another video. This time, according to the title, it's gonna be about Bitcoin Farm Level 1. If you're either new to the game or just late to the hideout party, I would like to show you if it's even worth having a Bitcoin farm. The calculations that you're gonna see are gonna be on the current market, what's happening right now. They can fluctuate over the time, so take this with a grain of salt. This doesn't account for fuel cost, and because usually when you craft you make the money back anyways if you're constantly alternating between crafts, which is awesome because once you hit elite crafting you can craft up to 2 items at the same time, but that doesn't matter right now. Let's get to the point. According to Tarkov market, and you can sell one physical Bitcoin to therapist around 140k to 145k, it depends, it always changes, but around that price. So if we take account for that, and if we take account for graphics cards, right now the average price for a graphics card is 320k for the whole graphics card. If we take this all to account, I have it here. So one physical Bitcoin takes 30 hours to make. One physical Bitcoin is worth 140k to therapist. One graphics card can cost around 310k. Sometimes you can get it for 290. It really depends on what time of the day and how many people are selling graphics cards. It takes 30 hours to make one physical Bitcoin with level 1 Bitcoin farm. That accounts if you have 10 graphics cards and if you have your generator running the whole time. So if it's 10 graphics cards, which is for example 310k per one graphics card, so let's just say 3.1 million, that's the whole Bitcoin farm. And we can divide it by the worth of Bitcoin, which is 140k. Let's go lower price. Okay, it will take 22 physical Bitcoin to turn around the cost of running a Bitcoin farm. But that will take us 30 hours per one physical Bitcoin. Divided by 24, it will take us around 28 days to get the money back to our graphics cards. It always depends on if the Bitcoin will stay the same price. So around about that. But that doesn't account for making the actual Bitcoin farm. I wrote it down here. And to build the actual Bitcoin farm, you need 5 T-shaped plugs, which is about 10k average per 24 hours. Okay, let's write that down. 10,000. And you need 1 VPX, which is, according to flea market, 114k. 10 power cords, which is 24,000. 10 power supplies, which is 45,000 average, and 15 CPU fans, which are about 13k. So with all of this, and calculated together, we have 50k T-shaped plugs plus 114k for VPX plus 240k for 10 power cords plus 450k for power supply unit plus, I hate calculations, 13,000 times 15 is 195 plus 854,000. That's 1 point something mil. We can add that to how much is the graphics cards. We know that we need 10 graphics cards to make one Bitcoin for 30 hours. 3 million. That's so this is the whole cost of building the Bitcoin farm with the graphics cards. We divide it by the Bitcoin worth. We do times 30 hours because that's how it takes us to get one Bitcoin, and we divide it by 24 hours, as in one day. It will take us around 37 days to break even. This doesn't account for cost of fuel. It depends. Sometimes you find a graphics card in RAID as a PMC and you put it up your gamma or alpha or whatever. You put up your butt and you die. So you have a free graphics cards you can't sell. So you can use that. And so if we add in also how long it takes to construct a Bitcoin farm, it's about 34 hours. So I really hope this somehow showed you the perspective of how long it will take for you to break even if you plan on playing more than a month and 7 days. And if the Bitcoin doesn't fluctuate as much, you're gonna start making money. And it's very nice to sometimes just come back to game and you have basically 3 bitcoins, you can have 3 kits, 3 different kits, because I mean, it depends on how expensive your kits are, but yeah, it's 140k for 1 bitcoin. That's a lot. Now I'm just talking garbage now. I need to stop the video. I'm also planning on making a level 2 bitcoin farm video. There's a lot of calculations for one video if I put it all together. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.